into factions is described as oxygen to the animal kingdom and fire. And stop it. Now, guys, seriously. This is serious.
Sorry.
What are we doing?
Sorry.
Can we move on? Noah, chill out.
Exactly.
Go.
Alright, this isn't working.
It's gonna work.
It's gonna work.
It's Noah.
So Noah.
It is me.
I'm sorry.
Just keep talking. Just keep talking.
Okay, so,
They don't listen, it's their fault.
yeah.
And we're recording.
Yeah.
We have to get liberty or freedom. While it's a catalyst for the bad event, it is necessary for the existence of the American government. Without it, we would slip into rebellion and anarchy and that
Communism
stuff.
without factions. Without factions?
Without freedom. This is explaining why. Okay.
Okay, so now let's do federalism.
Federalism.
Now this I need notes on, so someone have that.
Here, I'll give you some paper. Never mind, you got one.
Federalism. There's two main types that we've gone over. Dual federalism and cooperative federalism.
There's a third.
I'm talking about the two main ones first.
Okay.
Actually, there's four, but we're talking about the two main ones.
There's four.
Yeah. Alright, the four kinds are dual federalism, cooperative federalism, coercive federalism, and opportunistic federalism.
Oh, we
We're
haven't
only
learned about that
covering
one.
that was in the Lanahan rating.
Oh, I didn't read that, so that works.
Do we have to know opportunistic?
No, you just need to know dual and cooperative for now. Earlier, Dr. Cash compared only
learned about that
covering
one.
that was in the Lanahan rating.
Oh, I didn't read that, so that works.
Do we have to know opportunistic?
No, you just need to know dual and cooperative for now. Earlier, Dr. Cash compared dual federalism to a layer cake because the powers are
I can remember
separate,
that.
but they work together. And
Is it like state and...
one layer is a state, and one layer is a national. They're
Wait.
part of one major piece, but they work separately.
They both know their place.
Yes. In dual federalism,
Cooperative.
no, I'm still going over
Oh,
dual
okay.
federalism. Okay, in dual federalism,
They have states' rights.
yeah, and it's preferred by conservatives because the states' rights are preserved.
Conservatives.
In dual federalism,
Cooperative.
no, I'm still going over
Oh,
dual
okay.
federalism. Okay, in dual federalism,
They have states' rights.
yeah, and it's preferred by conservatives because the states' rights are preserved.
Conservatives.
Conservatives.
Okay, what was the thing before conservatives?
Oh yes, states' rights.
What do conservatives do?
They prefer the layer cake because it's more orderly and it's a better means of controlling and you have more states.
Conservatives prefer order over equality, so they like that everything is perfect and in order. And they also like the fact that the states have rights.
Okay, so dual federalism was kind of more. It sucked. Okay, then there's cooperative federalism, which is the marble cake.
Hold on a second.
So like everything like national state governments are all combined and no one really knows like
How do you spell
like, people know their place but it's all just-
COOPERATIVE. Cooperative.
got some right for once.
Okay.
That's marble cake federalism because the powers are all blended together. Cooperative federalism is preferred more by liberals. Liberals are the ones that like.
Equality.
No.
Equality.
Yay.
Yeah, they're equality.
Yes,
Okay,
that's-
sorry,
that's how I remember it.
I confuse libertarians and liberals all the time. I don't know.
Okay, so liberals
I'm not gay. I remember
Liberals-
like that my father's conservative and he hates gays. That's all I
In
know.
order for the equality and the order, or
Yeah, liberals like equality.
Okay.
Conservatives want the government to control our social lives,
like they want order.
and
Not money.
liberals.
Cooperative federalism, the states and the government don't really have a set rule of whose power is whose, so they're constantly sharing it. and the government doesn't really get involved because the states are getting involved more, I guess. And that's why the liberals like it, because they don't want the government in their lives. They want them to be promoting social equality as a whole.
Yeah. A major part of cooperative federalism is that they like the elastic or necessary and proper clause.
The cooperative federalism?
Yes. Cooperative federalism is that they like the elastic or necessary and proper clause.
The cooperative federalism?
Yes.
Okay.
The primary difference between the theories of cooperative federalism and dual federalism are the separation of the national and state powers and the interpretation of the elastic clause in the 10th Amendment.
I'm not writing that.
Hold on. Can you say that one more time?
Okay, the main difference between the theories of cooperative federalism and dual federalism is the separation of national and state powers and the interpretation of the elastic clause in the 10th Amendment.
How is that different from dual then?
Control. Well, and they like the 10th Amendment, which is the states' rights amendment. While cooperative federalism, it gives more flexibility to the elastic clause. While it says the 10th Amendment, it just, whatever is stated in there is it. You can't interpret any further the obvious truth of what's written. Do you guys want to go over coercive federalism and opportunistic
please.
federalism?
Coercive's
Well,
pretty.
Don't
Don't
go over opportunistic
Yeah.
yet.
No,
Don't do that. Just do
coercive.
coercive.
Is when, like,
The government is forcing the
Say
states
in
to
a-
do
yeah, like
something.
in a funny
It's
way.
like bribing them
Yeah, it's
with
like
grants and money.
opportunistic.
That's a bad one.
Alright, I'll go over coercive and opportunistic.
Don't
coercive-
go over
I'm
opportunistic.
just gonna say it really quickly.
No. Conflict with national laws are unconstitutional.
Hold up, Nicole, would you take notes for me? Because this is what I needed notes on.
Okay, wait. Start over again.
Oh no, it's okay. That's not. Oh.
Gibbons v. Ogden case. The main thing you need to associate with that is the Commerce Clause.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Wait, on the test it wasn't the Commerce Clause.
Okay, there's two parts of the Gibbons v. Ogden. But the Gibbons v. Ogden established the Commerce Clause. In the ruling, however,
Are you sure you don't want me to do it?
yeah, you
How do you spell it?
I'll just videotape it this way.
Videotape.
Anyways. Sorry, it's my computer. A law that restricted someone from establishing a business.
Oh, I remember this one.
restricted someone from
Because the state didn't try to restrict them from.
Yes. It had to do with the supremacy clause, and it's what established the Commerce
It
Clause.
restricted people from starting a business.
The state
Never
was-
mind, I'm not going to write that. Never mind.
The state was, somebody tried to establish a business, and the state didn't want them to establish that
It
business.
was Ogden, right?
Ogden.
Something like that.
Ogden.
So the national government intervened and told the state that they couldn't tell someone not to establish a business. And then they brought up the Commerce Clause, which allows the national government to regulate business. And so the law passed by the national government.
Zombie apocalypse.
I'm
Like,
just
take over for a second.
Huh?
Take over.
She's dying, take over.
Okay, what do you need?
I'll hold the camera.
What are we doing for this part of the video?
Oh,
What else do you guys want to go over?
Cases.
Can we go over, yes, the court cases, please.
The cases are on the iPad.
they're right here.
Oh.
Blake is right here.
Yeah, I need to know one. Oh, wait, I remember which one.
Gibson v. Ogden.
Oh, yeah.
Freaking chair.
What is it? Something beyond it?
Gibbons.
Gibbons.
Gabriel's.
Matthew, you watch?
No, it's 3:14.
Yeah.
Is it time to go?
No, we have 5 minutes.
Okay. Was because of the supremacy clause. and the case established the Commerce Clause.